Hey guys, it's me, your host SuperSorrell. Thank you very much for tuning in. It's time for another vlog. It is Friday. We're on the 3rd of October. I'm really excited for today because I've got some cool stuff planned. I'm going to be watching some movies, we're going to be doing some reviews, I've got some Funkos to unbox, and so much more. So it's going to be a good day. And I've got some really cool toy news from Stranger Things as well, which I'm really excited about. And I might be going for a little ride to B&M later on, a big B&M. I've got to go uptown first this morning because I'm checking for the Halloween edition of the SFX magazine, but I am going to go out later on to the big B&M, I think. I might go toy hunting this afternoon. But other than that, we have got some cool things planned today, and we should have a few new things out on streaming today, which I'm excited about, so we'll talk about those. I might give those a watch. But what else was I going to say? Oh, I'm watching Devil in the Dust today. This is a new horror movie that's coming out. Guy Pearce is in it, and it looks actually really cool. So I'm getting an early screener to watch today, and I'll be able to put my review out this afternoon. I enjoyed doing the daily blog thing yesterday, and you guys seem to enjoy it because you contacted me. Quite a few people messaged me last night saying how much they enjoyed yesterday's video and that they do prefer a long-form video on the channel. So like I said yesterday, I'm still going to do shorts and do unboxings and things, but I'm going to do more in-depth stuff as a long video every day like this. And you know what? There aren't many people in the toy niche that I'm in that do daily vlogs. There's a lot of daily vloggers out there, but none of them that do what I do. I mean, even Top Pops, who's got millions of followers, doesn't even do that. So I'm thinking, if I do daily vlogs every day, it could be interesting, and I'd probably be in the minority of people in my niche that do that style of content. So let's see how it goes. I think it's about time we open Pennywise, right? I'm really excited for this pop. This is the brand new Welcome to Derry Pennywise, and it looks absolutely awesome. So this is pop vinyl number 1746 in the pop television line, and it's for the new Welcome to Derry television series. So let's jump in and take a closer look at this awesome looking pop vinyl. So I said this in one of my videos recently, I actually currently don't have a 2017 Pennywise in my Funko collection. I collected loads of them when Chapter 2 came out, I think it was, of the movie series, and I kind of overbought on Pennywise, I really did, and I had too many. I had so many variants of the pop vinyls, so I'm not doing that this time round. I'm only going to be buying one or two and keeping the collection neat. But I do need a representation of this clown in my comic. I need a representation of this Pennywise in my collection. So here is the artwork on the side. Very cool. On the back, there's a very nice art piece. I love that black and red. That looks so good. And then, like I say, this Pennywise just looks so nice. So let's crack this open. Sorry, my belly's gurgling something rotten. I am hungry. It is lunchtime. I need to eat some food. I'll be doing that after this. But there we go. Here is Pennywise. Now, this pop feels chunkier than normal. But this is not a Pop Plus. This is just a basic pop. I think it's the hair piece. This big chunky head piece makes him feel extra chunky. But it just looks bigger and chunkier. But yeah, let me just zoom the camera in a little bit. There we go. So you can get a good look there. Look at all, I like all the little indents on the top. So obviously this is meant to be makeup and stuff, cracked and things. So that looks really cool. And it just looks really detailed and nice. The art, the actual colouring is pretty good on this one. And then again, that costume piece. So this is basically the basic version of the, is it 2017 version of Pennywise? There's nothing overly too special about this, but it is a very nice Funko Pop nonetheless. I love this one. This is really nice and great to have in the collection. Sorry, my colostomy and my stomach are both gurgling at the same time. I'm very sorry about the noises in the background there. I am disabled, and I do have a few digestive problems after my operation earlier this year. I'm still recovering, technically. But yeah, this Funko Pop, it's well worth picking up. I will leave a link in the description. So I've started doing this with all my videos, guys. I do leave links in the description of where you can pick them up. They are affiliate links, which means I do get a bit of kickback from like Amazon or wherever the link is leading you. I do get kickback from that, and it supports the channel, but it doesn't cost you any more. So basically, you buy this from Amazon at $13.99, and SuperSorrell gets a little bit of kickback for sending you over there to buy it, if that makes sense. So do use the links in the description, because it does support the channel if you wanted to pick this up on Amazon. Like I say, link in the description. I think this is a very nice pop, and I'm really happy to have this in my collection. But the problem is, with all the pops I've bought recently, I'm going to need to redesign the pop wall. I've been looking at, there's a YouTuber I watch called Top Pops, and I like the way he has his. So he has so many that way, and then so many that way. And I think the Squishy family, Unbox It Squishies, they have their channel. I know Mama Squishy, she has all her Funko Pops, like some like that, some like that. So I might have like a row of Funko Pops like this, and then a row of Funko Pops to the side, then like that, then to the side. So it alternates them along the row, and I should be able to fit more in that way. So I'm going to have a play around this weekend with the pop wall. But yeah, I'm really want to build this wall up and make it look really cool, so bear with me. But I love these Funko Pops. I love Funko Pops. Funko Pops are my favourite thing to collect these days. But I just wish we had some of the other stuff like the Pixels in this country. I'd love to get more U2s, but they just cost so much money. And I would be bankrupt, because you guys know how many of these things I buy. Imagine how many if I was buying Pixels and all that stuff on top of it. Crazy times. But yeah, I like that pop vinyl, and I've still got 2 more of them to unbox. So let me know if you want me to review and unbox the other ones in the collection. So, a little bit of toy news for you. YuMe Toys announced these yesterday. Stranger Things Upside Down Capsules Series 3. I did these a while ago on my channel. I did Series 1 of this when it was the big television sets. And basically, it's like a big capsule, and it comes with a few different things inside. I think there were like a playing card, stickers, and then you got the figure, an accessory piece, a backdrop, and you make it into like a little standee. It's very cool. I really like them. They were on the a little bit on the expensive side in the UK. They were about 10 quid a go, I think, if I remember rightly. You can still get them in quite a few shops. I think B&M here in the UK still has Series 1 or 2. But we're now on to Series 3. And they're now using like a walkie-talkie as the new capsule piece. So we've had television units, now we're getting walkie-talkies. And this is the cool part. So this time round, to get your secret message, you have to decode the Morse code, which I think is pretty cool. And you get a minifigure in every single box with the little card that goes in the back to make it look like a place from the universe. And there's a bunch of different characters available. I personally want Maxie, because she's up in the air, like, you know, with the headphones on. I loved that scene so much in Stranger Things Series 4. You can also get 11 with the bandana and stuff, but well, the one I want is VECNA before he becomes VECNA. I forgot his number. Is he number 1, 001? Because she's 11, I think he's 001 or something. But yeah, it's VECNA before, well, he's in his human form in the white suit. And he's got his hand out like he's trying to, you know, do that, like he's killing everyone and stuff. And I love that. I really want that one. There's a Dustin as well. I love Dustin. He's my favourite character. I need him and a bunch of others. These look really cool. There's 8 characters to collect. Decode the Morse code, solve the anagram to reveal who's in trouble, and then that's the character you get. It's all blind boxed. It's a very cool idea. With the Stranger Things right around the corner, I'm very excited. It does seem like when Stranger Things is dropping, all the toys are dropping at once, because Funko announced their stuff yesterday as well, and then this came out. So I think the toy companies have been working with Netflix under secrecy, and they've got the toys ready to go this time, because I think once this season is aired and done, I think people will kind of lose interest in Stranger Things. So I think they're cashing in now while it's hot, while people are excited for it. So I'm all for this. I'm really excited. I'm hoping I can maybe get a couple of these and unbox them on the channel. I definitely want the Maxie. I want Max. She looks awesome. I love that. Like I say, I love that scene where they put the headphones on and you can hear them running up that hill. And Vecna's like, "Where are you going, Max?" Such a good scene. Anyway, I digress. These look really cool. I really want them in my collection. Is this something you'd pick up, guys? Let me know in the comments. Look what I got. This is the Stranger Things Funko Mystery Mini VECNA. Now, I missed this. When these came out originally in the Mystery Mini form, I actually missed out on VECNA. So I'm glad that they did this series so that I can grab it. I've also got the Eddie chase as well to take a look at, and I'm still on the hunt for the 11 chase. I would like 11 as well, but I want the bloodied up version. So these are the ones that you can get in the collection. Of course, we had to get Eddie. I got the Chase Eddie, but I'm not sure whether I want to get the original Eddie as well. I had to get VECNA. And like I say, I want to get that 11 Chase. So I'm still on the hunt for a few more of these. But these are pretty cool. So I couldn't not pick it up, especially the VECNA. So let's crack him out and let's take a look at the minifigure, because I think this is going to be really cool. With Stranger Things right around the corner, by the way, really hyped. By the way, I wish that, because the Funko do this now, where they put them in boxes where you can see them, I wish they would make it so that you didn't have to rip the box open. I wish they would make them like Funko Pop boxes so that I could open it and then reseal it, because it'd be cool to have like, because I've already got like a pop wall like that. How cool would it be to have a mini pop wall as well? Like, do the Mystery Minis in this form, but call, you know, do mini, like once they've come out as Mystery Minis and they're no longer mystery, don't call them Mystery Minis anymore. I know they just call them Funko Minis. Call them Mini Pops and make them like mini pop vinyl boxes. That'd be awesome. There he is, though. There is VECNA. Let me go down to the desk cam so you can see him properly, though, because he's awesome. I'm honestly really surprised that they haven't done more VECNA products, to be honest, because he is the best villain ever in it. He looks awesome. Look at that. That is a stunning minifigure. Although he is missing his nose, a bit like the ghoul from Fallout. But he's such a cool figure. Where do you think you're going, Maxie? Oh, I may have to re-watch Series 4 again ahead of the new Stranger Things. I do love me some Stranger Things. I'm tempted to get the Funko calendar for this Christmas. If you'd like to see me do the Stranger Things calendar for Christmas, let me know, because that would be a cool calendar, I think. But these are the ones we could get. So I do have the limited edition Eddie Chase that I'll do in another video. But we've got Steve, we've got 11, VECNA, Nancy, the regular Steve, regular 11. Dustin's pretty cool, isn't it? I do like the Dustin. Oh, this is just making me want to buy more of them. But I love the VECNA. He's really cool. And like I say, with the hype of the new season, I'm all for this. This is really cool. He's going on the mini shelf. He's amazing. So I'm just calling into WH Smith's because I want to see if they've got the new magazines in. I'm just checking out the Marvel while I'm here. I don't really pick these up as often as I used to do. These are the UK editions of the comic books. But I do like to pick up SFX magazine, Empire, and some of the movie ones. Not too bothered about this month's Empire, but SFX did announce yesterday they're doing a Halloween version, so I want to pick up that, but they didn't have it. I did go into B&M though, and they have the new SpongeBob SquarePants minifigures that you can see, and a bunch of new Funkos, none of which I really need, so I'm skipping on those. That Black Adam is still here. Wow, it's been there a long time. And I had these new weird little keyring mousy things, marble bears. I've seen them before in like supermarkets. And the Wednesday mini mix, I think they call these, they're in there. And a few of these little cos babies as well that you can see, pretty cool. And some South Park plushies, but nothing I'm hunting today. Teddy bears are in Home Bargains right now, and they're just £1.50 a blind bag, an absolute bargain for Halloween, guys. £1.50, go and grab as many of them as you can while they last. Absolute bargain, and I couldn't help but shove my big chubby face into some of these little masks. How fun are they? I then went to Morrison's and found a bunch of DVDs I've never heard of. Have you guys seen any of these movies? Let me know in the comments. Heart Eyes I'm really interested in, Gator Creek sounded interesting, and Row sounded really good. A new trailer has just dropped on YouTube for a film called Pumpkinhead. Now, you may be familiar with this as it comes from the mind of R.L. Stine. This is based on one of his short stories. Now, if you're a kid of the 90s like me, you'll be really excited about this. It's one of his famous short stories. It's coming to life in a live-action movie. This will be a kids' horror, so it's like an introductory horror-style movie. I'm thinking in the vein of, like, Goosebumps, Eerie Indiana, Are You Afraid of the Dark, and, of course, Hocus Pocus, films like that. So I'm really excited for this. It's coming exclusively to Tubi on October 17th. The trailer's actually really good. I'll put a link in the description. Go check it out. The guy playing the monster in it, so the monster's like a scarecrow, and the guy playing the monster can move in some weird ways. If that's a dude in the suit doing that, that's amazing. He's like a contortionist. There's a bit in the trailer where he completely flips over, and it looks so good. And when he gets up, he like does that thing where they're like, you know, like bend the back and bend the head up. It's like they're like bending over all that. It's really weird, but it looks so good. So basically, this new family come to town, and a kid goes and visits the local, like, because it's like farmland where they are, and there's like a farmer who's got a prized pumpkin, and the kid nicks one of the pumpkins basically, and like there's a curse then put on the kid. The family forget who the kid are except his brother, and his new friend from the town have to go and solve the curse kind of thing. Sounds very much in the vein of like a Goosebumps style story. I'm really excited for it, and like I say, as a 90s kid that grew up with Goosebumps, I think this could be really good. Do you think you guys are watching it? Let me know in the comments. Ooh, Monster the Ed Gein story's out today, and all the episodes are here. That's definitely one that's on my watch list, and I'll be talking to you guys about it as soon as I've seen all the episodes. It might take a couple of days, so I might be doing that review on Monday. Now, I'm also going to check Prime, because on Shudder, VHS Halloween should be out today, and I think there's something else coming out today on there. So in the UK, it looks like they've added All Hallows Eve, Revenge of the Ghoul, that's out today, All Hallows Eve 2, but we're not showing the new VHS yet. It's meant to be out today. I hope it drops in the UK the same date as America, because if not, that's very annoying. Especially because I pay for the subscription as well to the service. So you would think it would be there ready to go, but I suppose it might drop the same time as they drop it in America? So it might drop tonight? I don't know. Hope it's there soon, because I want to watch that one. Okay, I'm about to sit and watch Devil in the Dust. This has also been called Killing Faith as well in some areas. This film looks really cool, so it's Guy Pearce. I'm really looking forward to this movie, so I'll give you guys my opinion after I've watched it. Okay, Devil in the Dust, also known as Killing Faith in some territories apparently. Apparently America, they called it something different. That was a good movie. So Guy Pearce is in this one. I really enjoyed it. It was a supernatural western movie. It's about a doctor that is unable to heal this young girl of her ailment. The mother believes that she's possessed because everything she touches dies. So she wears little mittens so she doesn't make skin contact with people, so she don't kill them off. And basically they have to trek across a desert in Arizona during the western times and try and get to the other city across the desert to see a priest. As you can imagine, things don't necessarily go their way, and they meet everything from cannibals to natives to thieves and everything in between. It's a crazy little ride. I really enjoyed this movie. The reason I watched it, I saw a thing yesterday from Stephen King, and he actually recommended this movie. He said this movie looks amazing. He put it on all over social media yesterday. And I contacted Signature Entertainment, and they provided me a screener link so I could sit and watch this movie early and review it for you guys on the channel and let you know if it's any good. Glad to report about that I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. For an independent flick, this is really good. It's got a good budget to it. It's got some very nice storyline and cinematography. Very good movie overall. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I definitely recommend it. It's available right now on digital, so if you go on Amazon, you can find it. Or you can wait. There's a DVD coming out on the UK on October 13th. Definitely going to be worth picking that one up. It was a very good film. One I'd probably watch again in the future, to be honest. That was a good movie. I'll be picking it up on DVD myself, because I really enjoyed it and want to add it to my collection. So yeah, there you go. I recommend that one. Well, it's time to go to B&M because I fancy going toy hunting, so let's do it. Alright guys, here we go. B&M. First things first, loads of those new Stranger Things sweets in the door, or candy for my American followers. Lots of Chubba Chubs and stuff like that, but that's not why we're here. Ooh, cereal. But no, Squid Game is still on the shelves. These little games are pretty cool. There's the new South Park Minis Gold Edition, only 5,000 units of those. Plenty of the mystery minis on the shelf, but I'm looking for that elusive 11, and there she is! I'm so happy to have it. These new Poppy Playtime Squish-Me's were on the shelf, and I nearly bought some, but they want $6.99 for them. I thought that was insane. They had the Minix versions of all the characters from Wednesday. I nearly got those. Freddy Funko here, that's quite a rare pop, and a bunch of others. They had the horror bag clips for $4.99, but man, I'm not too bothered about them, you know. And they had loads of random Skibbity stuff, but I'm avoiding Skibbity like the plague. I don't want to get back into that on the channel. Squishy Five Nights, some WWE, and some plushies. But I think I've got what I wanted tonight, guys. I've come in for that 11, and I've found her, so mission accomplished. Let's head to the tills and head on home, because tomorrow we've got a big day coming up with plenty of toys to be had on a big toy hunt tomorrow that you're just not going to want to miss out. So just the one thing today, but we did find this Deadpool, and it is pretty cool. I love it. I found it! We found 11! And I'm happy because it's the Chase version. It's the blooded variant one. If you look on the back, it's actually the Chase one. So I'm super happy. We just need to hunt down the Blue Steve now, and I've got all 3 Chasers. We've done VECNA on the channel today. Should I get Eddie and Dust? I don't know. I might end up getting the whole set. Because I'm easily persuaded to buy things. Well, guys, that will do us for today. Tomorrow we are doing a big toy hunt. We're going out to a city near us and we're going to go do the comic book store. We're going to do Smith's. We're going to do HMV. We've got loads planned tomorrow. So come back tomorrow for another vlog. But guys, thank you all very much for watching. As always, I'm your host, SuperSorrell. I'll catch you in the next video. But until then, stay super